engulf our enemies!
It was this creature who was leading the animals. It looks like a guardian, but its skin is strange, covered with ulcers, as if it was sick. That could explain its change in behavior, but not the intelligence with which these attacks were led. Commander.
Desarde. You're back. How are my men doing?
The outpost sustained an assault. Alas, except for those your officer sent to...
They shall be honored, posthumously.
It is so. By following it resembled a Nardaig Menemen.
So the native...
I doubt it. The creature seemed sick. As if the natives respect their guardians too much to do... No. There is someone else behind these attacks. But
Find out who, and I will have the pleasure of hanging them. Thank you, Desade. Anything else?
I will leave you to your business.
Good.
This is a very unique place. The smell of stupor and vice reign as its masters.
You're not wrong. We should search this place. It seems that someone forgot their earring.
Ugh, here is an object of more than questionable taste. A woman from a good family would never wear it. It's junk. The kind of thing a courtesan would wear.
I didn't know you were an expert on the subject, Father.
The subject of jewelry?
No, of courtesans. For goodness sake! This room reeks of alcohol.
And not just any old alcohol, if my nose does not deceive me. Cornelia always had great taste when it came to drinking. We are here at the heart of human depravity. Outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol, obvious debauchery.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common in certain circles, even in Thélème, unfortunately. Cornelia may well have organized these things for others. These parties might be of use in gaining some political favor. We must find out who is involved and learn more.
The earring that we found may help us with that. We could ask at the brothel if it belongs to a prostitute.
We should continue searching. Perhaps we missed something.
Locked.
This document is highly important. The Mother Cardinal apparently borrows large amounts of money from...
What's more, she does so quite regularly.
And the name Candy Cane crops up several times.
This sweet person must be doing her... I think we have everything. There is probably a connection between these pleasure parties and
The moneylender is well established. He can be found. As for this Candy Cane, the name doesn't ring any bells.
We can also go and gather information at the coin tavern.
Can I get you it?
I'm here for something else.
If you wish.
What can you tell me about this?
Candy cane. Everyone speaks.
And what do they say about
Here, nothing. You need to go
to the games room? And
Yes, that's more the kind of place...
do you think that the Mother Cardinal... You sometimes deliver goods to your big...
Of course. The rich don't like to...
And have you ever supplied anyone?
Yes, that has happened.
And who places these?
Well, a steward, of course.
A woman? Dressed in a...
No, the steward is more discreet. On the other, the steward speaks to her sometimes. They know each other.
I have to go. Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
I imagine that the name...
Obviously. He's a sort of... organizer. He can't...
How is that a problem?
Apparently, he's fixed a few fights.
If that's the case, why don't you stop?
He has friends, protectors. And the only ones who wanted to speak of his cartel...
Do you know where I can find...
He often hangs out around the port at night, but
I know how to look after myself. Has the Mother Cardinal ever come?
The Mother Cardinal?
I must be going.
Next time, then...
A feast for the eyes, lady. So, have you found what you were looking for?
Let's just say that I'm gathering...
My treasures are worth their price. For you, I'm sure.
Father, do you want to explain to this man why we are here?
Of course. We are not here. Several clients of yours have made a complaint. Precious ob...
People in very high places are concerned.
This cannot be.
Thank you for your call.
Look, oh, but wouldn't that be...
We would like to know if you know who this earring belongs to.
Absolutely not. And I have no desire to answer your questions. That doesn't fall within my services.
Very well. Goodbye.
There are too many of you for me alone.
Sorry, madam, but we're here to ask... This question might seem a little surprising, but...
Why? It's mine.
Are you sure you want to broach that?
You're right. Well, what do you want? Why are...
You know where we found it.
Obviously. I realized as soon as I got...
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part in these parties.
No. Do not say anything to him, I beg.
Then I suggest you answer my... Do you know who organized?
Not really, no. A steward pays me when I go, but I don't see any...
You can't even give me a single...
No. The only person who sometimes speaks to this steward is a woman. She never takes part in the festivities, but the steward...
Could you tell us who you saw?
Rich people, or better. They seemed very rich and important.
Do you think that an important person from Telemaker...
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal, aren't you? You lot really think we are a...
You're hardly a shining example of virtue, my child.
Sorry, Father, I don't know the Mother Cardinal, but I strongly...
You don't think you could recognize her, and you don't think you've crossed paths. Admit it, you must know more than you're letting on. It's virtually impossible not to recognize someone while being so close to...
Well, I was able to recognize someone, once.
Please continue.
I don't want to implicate anyone, and you've probably never even heard...
I know very well who you're of.
But I didn't mention anything to you, huh?
I don't even remember the subject of this... Do you know someone who goes by the name of...
Everyone does. He is a powerful...
Have you ever spotted him?
In all honesty, I wouldn't even be able to recognize him.
This woman in the green coat.
She always hides her. Then she disappears into a little office and...
I see. Thank you for your help.
Be sure not to mention this to anyone.
Can I get you? Look who it is. I feel that...
I'm looking for a woman who can...
Yes, I have seen this coat. All I know is that I've seen a steward of the palace who comes to play...
I have to go. Good day.
Welcome.
I'm looking for someone.
Yeah, I know who you mean. She comes in, especially for the big fights.
Do you know where I can find her?
No, I don't even know her name.
She wouldn't happen to be coming back to collect some winnings.
No, and I can't really tell you.
I must be going.
Next time, then.
Can I help you?
Yes, actually.
You don't look like you need money.
I'll get straight to the point. I know about the decadent parties.
What?
Stop acting all innocent. Although your reputation isn't spotless, there are others who have... What if I were to spread it around town that you boast about being there? You know...
That's enough. All right, all right.
Tell me about Candy Cane.
We're not close, if that's what you want to know. I just know... I mean, there are some rumours.
What kind of business?
Oh, nothing to do with my line of business. He deals in...
It would appear that you know the Mother Cardinal. I know that she borrowed money from you. I even know how much.
I have no idea.
Does she still owe you money?
No, she always pays me back on time.
Do you think she's plundering the city?
Ha! If that were the case, the funds would have been depleted long ago.
I would advise you to keep all of this...
I don't want any trouble.
So, how do you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the Cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, she bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a certain Candy Cane, known for fixing fights.
Not only does our dear Cornelia love betting games, but she also wouldn't think twice about cheating to win.
Maybe he's just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer.
Good day.
Candy Cane is not here. At least not yet. Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
That's true. You're right. Let's come back later.
May you always walk in the light.
Good evening. Are you the one?
Who are you?
Desade, legate of the...
A legate, no less. I imagine in these cases...
You seem to be very well informed. What do you know about a woman in...
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have business with this woman.
How did you...
That's not exactly the response I'd imagined.
I told you to forget about it. Or you'll...
Come on, it was just an innocent little conversation.
Bye. And Godspeed.
We have enough information.
Really? Is the fact that she bets on fights that are potentially fixed enough for you?
It's already a huge scandal. Let me just... I will find a way of putting this information...
I have faith in you, Fox.
Here comes protect me in this battle!
Watch out! Grenade!
you dance, lad! We'll make you dance, land dwellers!
They are worth tuppence.
Protect me in this battle!
All these bloods, all these bloods, they are
Engulf our enemies!
Lord de Sade,
Your Excellency.
I am ashamed to once again and you have proven such of
How might I be of service?
animals. Creatures have been attacking us. They do not even try to avoid our weapons. Our best soldiers fall exhausted from fatigue. Please find the origin of the... If we cannot hold out, the entire...
Shah Mateus has fallen prey to the same tragic fate. The beasts were answering to a guardian that has since died.
No, not at all. San Mateus is far from here. I sent a small group of trackers so that they might follow the trail of the creatures. Their last message came from a dangerous area in the hands of natives. The savages are certainly at the root of these evil attacks. Who...
Could you indicate the zone?
Alas, no. I didn't get the information. She's leading our troops in the...
Very well.
Be so kind as to keep me informed. This affair is...
I would like to broach a rather unpleasant subject.
I beg your pardon?
Have you forgotten that after sending me to save your savants that you then again sought... According to you, I needed only to convince the Tierna Hak, but you used me like a pawn.
I cannot. I was certain that the witch doctor would refuse to help us. They have us marked down. And I had good reason to believe that you would not...
You are even ready to use brute force.
Whatever do you mean?
After wounding the Tierna, your spy attempted to kill... And you dare to tell me that my... Can I remind you that to assassinate a legate is to declare...
I never... I promise you that that man went beyond his order. I implore you, please accept my sincerest...
I can only give you the benefit of the doubt for... In the meantime... You need not keep a candle lit for the return of your spy.
He would have been made to answer for such infamy. Once again, I apologize sincerely for... In any case, we need to get our hands on this woman.
There never was a remedy. It was a wild goose chase.
No. That is terrible. What a shame. Would you like to speak with me about any others?
I've taken care of your problem with the caravans. The merchant...
Captain Rainhild has sent a message to that. You have done a great service for me. Though I was told that you met these savages, they showed no mercy at all.
The congregation is not in conflict with these natives.
Your famous neutrality. Well then...
My pleasure. I imagine the captain must have informed you.
Indeed, and I am extremely worried. An attack of any we have the means to repel these savages. But it will...
Perhaps there is another way. The natives have clearly expressed their wishes.
I see where this is headed, but I fear that they were not on. A few natives are being held in the prison, but a handful of warriors does not seem to justify an assault of...
They were not speaking of just a few soldiers, but of the victims are only village...
This is inexplicable. Of course, we answer their attacks in kind. And at times we have taken prison. But what use would we have for a few fishermen?
Might it be possible that these kidnappings have taken place without your consent?
I doubt that. But of course, it is always possible that a few bandits, if that were the case, that since you have been of such service to my people and this grievous affair, would you be of a mind to lead the capture a few of these savages? We must understand what is going...
Very well. I shall get to the bottom of this.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I met Ulan, the bone blower. He is an open-minded man who holds great... He would like to meet you to discuss a treaty.
Ulan, you say? But to finally have an ally among the natives could still... I fear that I cannot leave the city.
I doubt that Ulan will come to Hikmet. He is looking... Such a gesture would be considered a sign of...
That is understandable. Do they grasp the concept of emissaries?
I think that might be possible. I'm sure he would understand that you could not come to see him in person.
Excellent. Finally, some clear... My right-hand man will then go to this village to finalize an...
I'll be there too, to make sure everything goes... There is another matter concerning the same village that I would like to bring... A wandering merchant, a member of Ulan. Can you authorize his entry into this...
I see no harm in that. This merchant is... And he might even prove useful. If the... Here, please be so kind. If he presents it to the guards, they will let him in and he'll be able to establish...
I thank you. I have to go. Look forward...
Farewell, my lord.
You managed to make it through. A group of...
Yes, we fought and defeated them.
My men are exhausted. Our situation is getting more... I don't suppose I need to warn you.
Actually, that is Governor Burren sent me.
And I hope that he'd sent you as It looks like all we're good for is dying. But you wanted to ask me something.
Like I said, Governor Burren is hoping that I can find a group of
I'd like to see you try. Indeed, I was ordered to send out a party of scouts, they were supposed to find the bastard who's been sending us these critters. One of those savage...
Can you tell me which way they went?
Sorry, Your Excellency, I won't tell you. You have to understand, I hope that these men are alive, but those who are here with me now are my main preoccupation. And as we speak, they're not to mention the fact that if this outpost falls, there will... So you can go and tell the governor that if he wants me to help you, he will have to help us first.
Maybe we can avoid going to the governor and say... There aren't many of us, and I don't have any soldiers to give you.
We were supposed to receive a shipment of ammunition, and if you can bring it to me, we would at least be able to heal ourselves and have enough...
Do you know where this material...
From your city, New Serene. The caravan transporting it was supposed to pass... It must have been attacked. But with a little bit of luck, it...
Very well. I will retrace the path. It shouldn't be...
The three of you won't be able to bring the crates back by yourselves. Please, hurry. Without them...
We're departing right... Could you tell me again what it is?
We were supposed to receive it. If you can bring it to...
Do you know where this material...
From your city, New Serene. It must have been...
Very well.
The three of you won't be able to bring... Please, hurry.
We're departing right... I must go.
Goodbye, Your Ex...